It's
All right.
showtime.
Yes, we are on live. Let's go. So, welcome everyone to our streaming part 6. And thank you, Christina, for being here and amongst your crazy schedule. We are all crazy. Spring coming up, summer now. And yeah, so let's share a little about ourselves. For those that are new to our channel, my name is Ben Pie Champagne. I'm a real estate agent in Southern California. I'm in the La Puente area, which is close to like Pasadena, El Monte, Whittier. Been in business for 5 years, and really grateful to be in business and serve first-time home buyers, sellers, and other people as well. Christina, go ahead and share your test a little side of the story.
Sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Kristina Park. I'm an estate planning attorney. What does that mean? I do wills and trusts to make sure that you know exactly what's going to happen to your things and your kids after you pass, or if you're ever incapacitated. I serve clients up here in Northern California, and I also serve clients down in Greater Orange County area. I'm here to answer any of your questions. So if you have any questions about trust or anything, please do pop it in the chat. And I love to answer questions that are live. That's about it. I do have a question, Ben.
Yes.
What is going on with your doggy fashion show?
It's actually it's so slow. This is like my first time planning an event. So
Oh,
it's not been like for me, like I know other people are like boom, they know what to do. For me, it's like been dragging out because I'm trying to figure out the location first. I
mm,
do have people that are interested in participating, which is great.
mhm.
So I just talked to a local park person that works for the park,
Mm.
and they told me to follow up with them Friday because
Oh,
they're going to give me more information if I need permits, insurance. Because typically the park in this area don't have events like this, but we
mm.
love the idea of a doggy fashion show. So she's gonna put a good word in for me because they're gonna do like some type of animal event anyways coming up. So
Oh,
this
nice.
could be part of it. And so, if you guys are in La Puente, you're a vendor, and you do any dog like clothing that wants to be featured in our dog fashion show, or food, or a groomer, we need your help. So please reach out to me. And let's put events in the front of our video then. What event?
Yes.
How does your how's everything going on your side? What events you have coming
Well,
up?
as you know, we always put together these really fun educational events. Last week, I had a super fun, successful whiskey. No, it was Wine and Wills in
No.
Brentwood, California, which is about 25 minutes from where I'm from. But in June, should we do like whiskey and wills, wine and wills? And we decided we're going to do pina colada and planning. So that is coming up soon, all of you Pleasant Hill people. So stay tuned. It's going to be at the community center, and we're going to have some mocktails and lots of good
Wow.
time, like summer event, like pina colada
Yeah.
and planning. And we'll have the same informative education. So all of you guys are invited.
And stay tuned. Me, hopefully, me and Christina will do an event together
Yeah,
someday.
I mean, absolutely. I can fly
Yeah.
down to SoCal. I'd love to educate your people.
Yeah. Well, sake of time, let's get right into it.
Yes.
Super excited. Again, just a reminder, if you're watching this live or on replay, please drop your comments. We'll answer them, and hit a like, subscribe, and let's get the show on the road.
Come
So
on.
the first question we're going to be talking about today is what happens. We're in the topic of trust and will. So what happens if I don't name a guardian?
Yeah. So, what happens if you don't name a guardian? And this applies specifically to parents who have kids that are younger than 18. So, if you have
Hmm.
minor kids, when something happens to you and you have your assets and your kids that are under your control are no longer in your control, and the government needs to decide who these things go to, who these people go to.
Right.
So, if you don't name a guardian, what's going to happen? First of all, the police is going to be alerted that the guardian in authority of this child has been incapacitated or is no longer able to take care of the child. So what they will do is they will take your child into custody of police and
Mm.
wait to see who will step up to become a guardian. So once the guardian steps up, a potential guardian, they're going to have to do a background check and make sure that the kids are going to be okay with this person. Then they can release the kids to the guardian.
Okay.
However, if it becomes complicated, they might have to go through what's called a guardianship proceeding. That takes weeks, months. And during that time, your child is going to be in a foster care system so that they can be in a safe place from the government's perspective until the next guardian can be decided. So that's what happens if you don't name a guardian ahead of time on a document and notarize it, and everything is set in place correctly,
You,
unfortunately.
you know what? I had to go through that. I never shared,
Mm,
but yeah, when I was a young age, it I had to go through. Luckily, one aunt, my parents, my dad's side, was really nice to take me
mm,
into their house, but it was very scary going
mm.
through child protection services and have to deal with that. So I don't wish it on any child or any kid.
That that's really yeah, that's really sad,
Yeah,
and I'm sorry you had to go through that.
yeah, it was, man, something you'll never forget the rest of your life.
Oh
But
yeah, as a child, you're traumatized. I
traumatized.
remember like one of my like colleagues, they when I was educating about this, she said that yeah, that actually happened to me too. And she said at the police station, they gave her a little teddy bear
Oh
to help
yeah,
her with
to
her.
trick you.
But but
Like,
like after she was done with the process, like she didn't want to even want to look at that teddy bear because it was just so traumatic, and that teddy bear reminded her of
wow,
the experience and the cold and the sterile, like all that stuff. So
yeah,
she was like not understanding what was going on with her parents. So I mean, if you could save your child that traumatic memory, like that really could happen to any child because we can't guarantee our tomorrow, you
yeah,
know. If small act of making sure that your children have proper guardians named can save them that trauma, we absolutely should. It should be. It really is our responsibility.
for sure. So how the next question goes perfect. How do I financially protect my minor children?
Yeah. So financially protecting your minor children is going to come in two parts. One is if I pass away, who's going to pay for my children's rent, education,
Right.
food, and all that stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of people have no idea. They're thinking, well, maybe my brother, my sister, they're gonna like take them under their wings and maybe liquidate my house and use that money to spend for my kids.
Before
But
them.
in that case, the house that was supposed to be going down to your children upon when they become adults, like you're eating from that, right? So, and sometimes people say, like, oh, should I name someone that is more wealthy to be the guardian so that my children can rely on their wealth and assets to be raised? And just the thought of that, if you're a parent, you understand you don't want to lean on somebody else's resources to pay for your kids. Because just thinking about me, I'm like, I don't want my siblings resources because they have spouses, right? And they have their own kids. I don't want them to be a burden at all, not even iota, right? I want them to be raised with the money and the resources that I have left them so
Mm,
that the people that are taking care of them can feel very not burdened, right?
right. Mhm.
So so the next part of the answer is you want to make sure that you have enough life insurance in place that upon anything happening to you, that life insurance money is going to go to a trust where it's going to be safeguarded, and the person that you name as a trustee who's going to be a financial administrator of that money that you left your kids is safely able to use that amount for your kids only, nothing else.
Mm,
So it leaving the money to the trust versus leaving the money to the trusted person, right? Solely just trusting them that they will use it for your kids. It really safeguards the money from possible scenarios like, let's say I left my life insurance proceeds to my sister, and my sister's kid went through some crazy medical operation,
Mm,
and they're going to need that money. They're going to dip in and pull that money and use it for their own family, right?
right.
But
Mhm.
that's where conflict happens. So you want to make sure that the money is left in a trust with a trusted person who is legally bound to use that money just for your kids and not for their own good. When they do use it for their own good, there is a legal recourse for it. They can go to prison for it, right?
Mm.
So you want to make sure, number one, have enough life insurance proceeds, and then life insurance coverage, and number two, leave it to a trust, right? So that your kids can be protected financially.
And to always put a reminder out there, Christina, like if you don't have a trust, remember it's a public. All that
Absolutely.
information
Yep.
about your kids and and who's going to take care of it. You don't want that people in your business, right? So that's another benefit of having a trust as well for
That's fine.
your children. I did not know. I know you mentioned previously that anything is 100 and what's that amount? 180,000 or more.
4,500. I think the small probate exemption rate actually went up recently in California. So I'm gonna
Okay.
look that up. I'm memorizing that that amount as well
Okay.
because it's brand new. But I will leave that out in the comments when I find it.
Okay, cool. So let's go into the last question here.
Sure.
The last question here is, can a guardian also manage my children's inheritance?
hmm
How can I go
the
about
short answer is yes, if you left the guardian as the same person as the financial trustee.
it?
Those
Mm,
two roles are separate. So if your mom is super good with kids and you would not want anyone else but your mom to raise your kids, and she can give them rights, she can cook them the meals, and she can tuck them into bed at night, make sure that person's named as a daily guardian. However, not many in not all cases, the person who's good with kids is also good with money, right?
yeah,
And can be responsible financially.
sure.
So you can actually name another person to be the financial guardian. It might be your cousin, it might be a financial advisor, whoever can be the trustee for the money aspect of it. And they don't deal with the daily, but they deal with the money, making sure that the money's being used for the correct purposes and it's being invested for your kids. And then meanwhile, there's a division of roles here. The guardian who is going to literally cook for them, tuck them into bed, it could be a different person. But some people have no problem merging these two roles into one person, because some people are good at both and you really do trust them and they're legally bound to use this money for the kids only. So then you can merge the two roles, but it does not necessarily have to be the same person. So short answer is yes, a guardian can also manage your child's inheritance if you set it up that way.
Got it. And just so there's no confusion, you said a financial can be a cousin, whatever.
Mhm.
But it doesn't have to be family. It can be like a CPA or something, right? Or
It depends on your relationship with your
a
advisor.
person.
And
Okay,
if it is a corporate person, I highly recommend that you check with them first to see if they would like to accept that role. But yes, it can be really anyone.
got it. Well, perfect. We don't have any comments or anything right now.
Okay.
Um, thanks for staying to the end. And we do want to gift you, Christina. You want to?
Sure, yeah. Anyone that is listening here and anyone that's listening the replay, we do offer a 15-minute clarity call with one of our staff members at Park Legacy Law Firm. So at any point of this video, you're thinking, oh my gosh, my family needs that. Or, oh my gosh, I actually have a question that I didn't get to ask. Please do book a clarity call through the link that's shared on the comments. And then we'll be able to assist you anytime that you call our office.
And also, Christina, could you quickly just talk about the card that you do?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. If you are a parent of a minor child and you wonder, oh my gosh, if I ever drop dead, in a car accident, or if I'm like ever found somewhere, right, in an accident or something, and the EMTs will not know who to call to pick up my kids, and I really want to prevent my kids from even going to a CPS or a police station, at least for a night, we do provide our clients with a small, tiny business card, wallet card that says, this is the person that I name as my emergency guardian. Please call this person and make sure this person takes my 1 or 2 kids or 3 kids at home. And here's my signature, and here's my emergency contacts number. If you would like that, please also send us an email, contact@parklegacylaw.com, or you can call our office at 925-338-1225, and we'll be able to send it your way. So at least your child is protected. It's a small act, but it can really save your child that trauma down the line if it ever happens.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, that's amazing. And so stay tuned to our next episode, because part 7, the complete number in the Bible.
Oh, yes.
But we're going to go over power of attorney and healthcare directives.
Mm-hmm.
What is a power of attorney and why do I need one? What happens if I don't have a power of attorney? And can I have more than one power of attorney? So I can't wait to hear about that, because that's very.
I feel like you have been like the best student, through this series, man. You should go to law school, because you just enjoy learning so much, and it's just like you're absorbing everything like a sponge.
This is a blessing. So thank you for the blessing. Let's see. We have Peace of Mind giving us a hand clap and a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you for being a faithful listener and watching. Again, we haven't got anyone to give us what topic they want, but just to mention again, if you guys have any topics or anything you guys want us to go over, please let us know, or join Kristina at one of her events. And I think we'll end it here for today. Short, and give everyone his time back. And thank you for tuning in today. Any last minute thoughts, Kristina?
No, it's the weather's getting warm and people are, planning for vacations. I hope everybody has a wonderful graduation season, and I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. You're planning for probably camping or traveling. Wishing everybody good vibes and safety, and we'll see you next time.
All right, everyone. Take care.
All right. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.